This is on the old campus of Bacone College on this hill. And this college no longer exists, but here is a marker that commemorates the grave of Millie Francis. Millie Francis was the daughter of the Creek chief Hillis Hadjo, I believe is what it says. The moss there is covering up. During the Florida War of 1817, 15 years old, Millie, by her pleas, saved the life of a young white officer, Duncan McCrimmon, whom they were about to kill. She later declined his offer of marriage. Congress, by special act in 1844, awarded her a pension and a medal. She came with the Creeks to this country. She died in poverty in May 1848 and is buried somewhere in this vicinity. Interesting marker that tells of her story. And so I'm going to see what it says over here. A lot of these historical markers are still present here on this campus. This salt kettle was one of the more than 100 forming part of the equipment of Mackey's Salt Works on the Illinois River, Indian Territory, an important station on the military road to Fort Smith, Arkansas. For many years before the Civil War, salt was made there for the Indian population, and until 1864, the federal troops used the plant to supply salt to the army and refugees. In that year, on the eve of capture by the Confederates, the federal soldiers burned the establishment and destroyed the kettles. After the war, impoverished Cherokees patched and again used the kettles for a few years. So this is the kettle that was used for salt on the old military road. That's interesting. There's a marker over here. The gate was open to the property. They won't let you drive in here, but the walking gate was open. So I'm going to try to read as many of these markers as I can. That is still here. I'm not able to make out the words, but this is the Attila Lodge Museum. Walked into a patch of sandbars. Attila Lodge, built and completed in 1932 as an art lodge. The pioneer-style building became a focal point for many college activities, as well as housing the college's extensive artifact collection as a museum for many years. So there it says more about it. See if I can walk up to the front of it, get a view. Not sure how much longer these structures will remain standing. At this college, they also have a veterans memorial here. Some of the veterans, native veterans that were awarded the Medal of Honor, and their memorials are still here. There's an old replica cabin. I don't see any marker there. I'll see if I can walk back over here on this side and make it to the Veterans Memorial. There's the old chapel.